You know, I totally didn't think and put fucking 10:15 as the time. Totally didn't put 10:15 as the fucking time. All right. I feel like for Rick, we should just start it off as Rich, right? Totally. I think, what's it? We could do this, but like change the skin to gray real quick. Like a light gray. I'm thinking. My name's not Rick. Any Rick fanboys in the chat? Yeah? No? All right. My consistent, always getting rings of Mikola, but I never use. I think I only ever use the wave, and that's normally to Natan too. I just realized we have to farm for the entirety of the outfit, dude. The entirety of the outfit is going to be kind of fucking crazy. Because if we can't get the entire fucking outfit, we're kind of at a loss here. All right, totally beating Grafted Scion as Caveman. I'm just better. Damn it. It's the scream, man. It's the scream. It gets you every time. Caveman is hard as doing this shit, dude. Now, normally, when I'm perfecting a run of doing the same exact thing, we could kind of call this a simp run, too, when you really think about it. I could kind of throw this under simp runs and just have it as Rick. Nah, we will save Rick for the very last. I'm like, so one is like we have the sword is the easiest thing to go get. It's farming everything else. And it's also funny because getting like the stats is also the easiest thing in the world too. It's just a matter of like, you know, just fucking getting... Well, okay, well, declaratively determination will be the first thing we use. I'm only saying that because most of like the soldiers and like that tend to use like RKR determination. So that's just one of the like big points in that.
I can also see that you're not then wine. I am Carl.
Thank you. I always forget there's runes just right here. Now, technically, I could probably just farm this one and just keep running it back, but there's like 4 dudes in this area. Oh, hello. Give me blue. Yeah? Oh. He gave me a smithing stone. All right, we're gonna go get the sword real quick. Oh, well, we're gonna get torrent and then we're gonna get the sword. Those are the two very important things. Then we just start farming up the whole entire outfit. I don't know the drop rate of it all though. Madam?
Have you heard of they sir, but you? I can play turning to aid you. You need only to the foot of the earth. Then it said, summon me. Ah, I bequeath to you this ring.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Use it. It will summon torrent. Treat him with
She out here bequeathing shit. I mean, to be fair, we can farm some of the stuff off of these guys too. It's a possibility. Oh, I missed. It's a high possibility. All right, we have a sword. That we apparently cannot use. Oh, yeah. Now, because of how the Ash of War kind of works, we kind of have to level it into quality. So that's basically what we're going into. All right, we're wielding it. And now begins the the possibly very long, tedious.
this way tarnished. May I have a word?
No.
What hope is thou to profit?
No.
No sense in arguing. See, thou art a wild one indeed.
Okay, goodbye.
Torrent hath quite.
All right, we need to go farm the fucking soldiers out here. It's just, you know, it's great that we have just a surplus of them out here. Uh-oh. I like how he was alerted for all of like 3 seconds. Damn it. Damn it. Oop. My guy over here is totally unfazed and is just leaving his... Specifically, that should be burning the ground. Bro, ain't no way. All right. One cycle done. Honestly, it doesn't have a bad Charizard 2. It's a very typical Great Sword Charizard 2. So we're not in like the hell boat of Charizard 2s. But with RKR, it's going to be like a lot better. Especially when you get it off. Thank you, sir. Give me your butthole. All right, never mind. Your butthole wasn't dirty enough. Hello, sir. Thank you. You know, I was pretty confident there was another one, but I just don't know where they're at. Are they over there, actually? Oh, he's over here. That's why. I totally missed one on the first cycle. Okay, another stone. By the end of this, we won't have enough stones to just freaking get at least +3. Watch. If I remember correctly, I think if you kill them 8 times, then they're just out of the picture for shit. Let's see if we alert the buddy over here. No. Sadness. Hello, sir. Are you going to give me the armor? Or at least something. I need... Oh, shit, I missed. Nope. The armor pieces is going to be the most annoying thing to go farm here. Am I like a little too off-centered that way? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, armor pieces is definitely going to be the bulk of trying to freaking get everything. Hello, sir. All right. Damn it. We have gotten 0 armor pieces so far. And this is going to be like the 3rd loop around. You know, early game wise, this isn't even a great farm either. That's the funny aspect. It's not even a good early game farm. Like for runes in general. Oh, hello, sir. You acknowledged me? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Depression strikes again. I fucking missed again. I should probably lock on. That's a personal skill issue. I wonder, do you get hyper armor doing stamp? I question so many things that I'm just like... How much does stamp cost? It costs... Well, okay, technically it costs 8. I'm just ducking under shit. I don't know what run seems kind of... I don't know, run seems kind of overpowered. True, true. How you doing, Bing Bong? Oh, armor piece, armor piece. Hookah shaka, hookah shaka. Nope, all right, more bolts. I don't know. I mean, if I don't get no freaking armor piece, I might be out of luck in a minute. Might as well be max leveled with a one-shot build if you ask me. True, true. Rick is the all-power bean right here. I'm not gonna lie, I had a bunch of different run ideas and like going into today. So I was kind of just like, I was like, what am I gonna do? I was like, maybe, just maybe. There's a sub thing now. Yeah, I put the widget for chat on screen. I was like, you know what? Let me put it on. Excuse you, sir. Yeah, because that's why I was just like, I was talking. That's why I was saying that. I was like, man. Gonna face the big man last, I assume? Precisely. I'm gonna have to get all buffed up for him, too. Since he's overbearingly powerful. But yeah, no, I decided to put chat on stream because I, like, in the... Just because freaking, I keep having to screenshot it, so instead of just screenshotting what happens in the chat every single time, I was like, why not just have it there instead of having to go back into the chat and screenshot it? It'll just be on screen, so make it a little bit easier. God damn. It's like these guys don't drop shit. People are gonna see Bale Dung before every fight now. Precisely. Hello, sir. I'm here to claim your butthole. Now everyone's gonna be like they're gonna be like, oh, so that's what keeps happening. They're like, that's why he says bail dog. Cool, I'm getting 80 runes instead of what felt like 20. Our name's different color, just purple. I have no clue actually. It might just be per person. If Josh shows up, it might be different color. We gotta find out. He'll show up if he shows up. I might as well fight all these guys. Posting a chart about Elden Ring at Dark Souls. I've been aw, nice. Ow, fucker. Oh, hello, sir. I'll have to take a look at it. Bolts. I have more bolts. The partisan dude is the one dude that I'm terrified of, to be honest. All right. Hey, oh, that's a long range there. Damn it. Oh, dog, I forgot. Oh, hello? Really? More bolts? The dog said nope. Come here, sir. Bruh, ain't no way I killed all these motherfuckers and ain't a single one of them gave me shit. Radicon don't know what's coming for his ass precisely. Hey, careful. You're on screen now. Dumbass. Gauntlets! I have gauntlets! We have gauntlets now. Hurrah. Huge success. Precisely. How you doing, Sage? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Hope you're having a good day, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. Whoa. Oh, oh, oh. Give me something good. All right, more bolts. You know, perfectly fine. Proves all names are purple. Damn. If I can change it for next stream, I will. It may just be the widget itself, though. It may just be the widget. You blame YouTube? It's not even YouTube's fault. It's probably just a widget. Okay, well, to be fair, also in my fucking in Meld itself, it's freaking showing every name as purple, so that also might be the issue. Give me something good. I couldn't get this on the straight sword run, but fucking I get it on this run. That's perfect. The one weapon I don't need right now. At least bro, let me finish watching the class video. Nah. Oh, I miss. See, I told you Josh would show up. What? Oh, I got 2 for that? Wow. Ow, sir, you're not supposed to hit me while I'm doing that. How you doing, Josh? Where? Oh, his name is Blue? Oh, thank you, Seth, for subscribing. I appreciate that. Whose name is Blue? I cannot tell because my my streaming software is like really small, so I would have to expand it. Give me a minute. Oh, it's Josh. Josh is Blue. I told you. It's probably just the... You hyped the video on both of YouTube accounts. Nice. I appreciate that. You know, it's a feature on mobile, and I don't even ask people for it. I don't even ask people to do it. That's the crazy part. Probably random color. Well, on my software, his name is Blue. Yours is purple. So that's probably a good reason. Oop. Sarah, I'm here for your butthole. What's your rules for this run? Ashes, consumables, buffs. So basically, I'm trying to buff as much as I can for this. To great sword or great spears? I say great swords. There's a shit ton of great swords, and a lot of them are like underutilized that I think are actually really good in the game. While the great spears are pretty well-rounded to begin with. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. All right. You're going to give me something that's not the gauntlets, all right? All right, never mind. I should have said something that's not the bolts. Thankfully, purple is your favorite color. Dude, is my favorite. Hey, Bing Bong, we have something in common. I like purple's my favorite too. Stone Sheath Sword only win. Jesus. But yeah, no, we're gonna be getting Golden Vow, Howl, Iron Greatsword about to go crazy. Exactly. We're gonna get RKR, but of course, Determination is gonna be first. Of course, the talismans. But the only thing is, we're not gonna be able to get like the Rockshot's armor set. That's the only thing I don't want to do. I don't want like an armor set to it. I just want Rick's armor set. So of course the whole Godric soldier armor set, basically. I want these two to come over here. Thank you. Will I be using Destined Death? No. I like you can store crossbows and they stay loaded? Really? Oh, no, that's not the right armor set, but don't matter now. Oh, of course, we get the stone. Oh, what's up? Is this this a no-hit, right? No, I've already been hit multiple times. I wish it could be. I'm not that good at influx. I'm not there yet. Influx is special. Influx always comes in here, and I swear his color is almost always green. Invalid run, Rick never gets hit. Shh. More bolts. Ow. Oh shit! The resubscribe. I appreciate that, Influx. Speaking of that. Holy! Oh shit! I missed. Now would be a perfect time to ban Influx for months. No. Influx has been the homie for a minute. I should probably level up a little bit. I'm gonna do that. Do that for a little bit. And you get banned permanently. Don't tempt him, Josh. Bing Punk would do that and then ban himself. Trust. I love how my role so far as a mod is doing everything but what a mod does. What do you mean? If you ban an Influx just for free kids and subscribing, that'd be against freaking mod code. I mean, it'd be funny it'll be like a shits and giggles thing, but it's like a kamikaze. It can take with me, Jesus Christ. Hey, but you have to realize the one thing, because of how I set up the memberships, Influx now has earned his bottom bun. It is a slow build of a burger. No one would be shitting and giggling precisely. God damn, there's so much bolts. I've gotten more bolts than anything else. I'm gonna have 99 freaking of both bolts before I ever get the full armor set. Jesus Christ. God damn it. I keep speaking bolts into existence. Oh, hello, sir. Jesus. Y'all all over everywhere. You know what's funny? That starting class run, the first 3 hours of footage I had to look through was solely because of freaking getting all the items. And let the power beat them all to your head. What? Sir, you're not supposed to be staring at me. Raise video. So, every time I try to fucking download the stream, so what I thought was downloaded, no, it downloaded onto YouTube. And then every time I try to download it, anywhere I go, it's just telling me it's because it's a stream, I can't download it. Bale Rich part was perfect. It was. I had to do so much for that. Oh, fuck me. This is the fire video. What's up, Absent? How you doing, man? Oh, well, this is awkward. Have you tried using YouTube MP4 converters? Yeah, all of them show that it's because of how long the thing is. It's saying it's considered as a live stream, so it's not doing anything. Ah! Don't kill me. I have yet to die yet. Jesus. Most converters suck, though. James has to pirate his own video. No, I had to pirate freaking Josh's. Really? Come on. Jesus. He was helping him. I know. I mean, it'll still always be in the live stream thing. It's not that I cut out the live streams. Oop, hello. Ow. My camera got locked to the bottom. Do I ban James for pirating Josh's content? No. Jesus. I think that was the worst run through of that I did so far. See, this is the only drawback of Xbox, but you know, I kind of enjoyed the farming. I kind of enjoy farming every little piece. Even though we just have gauntlets right now. Just fought all DLC bosses for the first time since DLC came out. Pretty much relearned every moveset besides Consort. I'm a fucking... Dude, it really is a visual clutter. And then it sucks because, like, depending on where you're at in the fight, like, in the arena, you end up freaking getting hit by a light blast that, like, normally where you go to dodge, it's a dodge, but it's just stupid. That's why it would be cinema. Exactly. I was like, literally, I went in to go fight Rick, and then freaking Josh had just killed Rick as I hop in. Maybe if, maybe through Google Drive. I think you're able to download something that long on the Google Drive. It'll take a minute, but I think it'll be that, and then you could I think you can share it to me, and then I can download it that way. Better than farming noble soil, or at least precisely, Sage, precisely. You're kind of stupid, so if I can't see his whole body perfectly, I can't tell what move he's about to do. Dude, I played while locking on into enemies all the time. It's perfectly fine, Absent. I was like, I have the same thing. I need to be like locked on seeing the dude the entire time. Otherwise, I feel like I'm like gonna misread a dodge or something. You can do when you get home? All right. Yeah, I always felt like that. You blame YouTube personally. You always blame YouTube, Bing Pong. Yeah, no, Consort's Arena is just crazy stupid. I was like, if you're fighting him on the rocks, sometimes the rocks will just bounce a light off because it's like, oh, we can't fit this one here, so we're going to place it over here. YouTube with the ads. See, but that's the thing. If you have the abs while I'm farming, then it doesn't matter because I'm farming. Exactly. Precisely. Come here, so good sir. I need to attack you. Favorite DLC fight? For me, sir, you did not see me. Your aggro range is not that far. Probably gank fight. No, my favorite DLC fight has to be Midra. Like, the dude is tanky for no reason, but it's also fun for me to fight Midra. Mesmer or Alana for you? I appreciate this dude for waiting. Oh, fuck off. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Rolanda too. Concept-wise, you love Dancing Lion. Bing Bong, you know exactly how much I hate Dancing Lion. I love how they're just grouped over there. Rolanda fans, she can't sit in her chair. I know her ass is too juicy. Ow. Sir. I missed. Fantastic. God damn it. Crazy, but you don't mind Commander Gaius was kind of fun when you mastered his moveset. Other than... True, other than charge move. Twins move! I do feel like I can get Mesmer down for a hit list. Yeah, no, dancing. I just hate the Dancing Lion's moveset. That's the biggest kicker for me. Oh yeah, in practice, freaking Dancing Lion can be like, should be a really good boss. Like the flow. I mean, he does in a sense like dance with you, but it's just the idea that sometimes if you dodge something because of his hitbox, it doesn't register properly. Did you know you can jump the lightning that comes down? You can? What? Well, I mean, I normally get directly hit by it, so I don't know about that one. Exactly. What the fuck you mean you can steal my heals? I feel like that's everyone's thought when they first learn that if Dancing Lion gets you in the chomp attack, then he just heals from you for like a cool minute. Greaves! We up. Guys is also your easiest hitless boss for the DLC. Oh, we got more gauntlets. Oh, you can jump the lingering lightning. Okay. I do feel like Gaius is like, as long as you don't greed, he is definitely one of the easiest to no hit in the DLC. You hitless Red Wolf? Dude, I wish I could hitless Red Wolf. Why did I get back-to-back Greaves? I need the chest piece and the helm. Oh, I didn't know it was in aggro range. My bad. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stick to these motherfuckers over here because ain't none of the motherfuckers over there drop me anything. played Elden Ring on PS4 when it released. Thinking about picking it up on PC again. Yes, right. Any other playthrough for another playthrough years later? I would say Great Swords only. I would say Great Swords only, Adrian. Definitely a lot of weapons in there that most people tend to use that are from the Great Sword category, but not a lot of people actually use. Did you know you can technically start the game as an Omen Killer? Really? How so? What's my least favorite random boss in a game? Aerial, Watchdog, and Night's Cap. Dude, I hate Night's Caps. They're so abundant and so annoying. So I can definitely agree with you that one on Absent. I definitely hate freaking Night's Calves. It's like they're not the most difficult, they're just the most annoying. We got more shadows and lurkers on one side. Motherfucker, every time you see more people in there. It's a lot of Ungabunga. Not necessarily. Poise break strength. So there's actually a variety of different great swords that it's not always necessarily the bonk way for it. Some of them are actually like you have the alabasters, which you can make more towards intelligence because it is it has a good scaling with intelligence. The iron greatsword, you can literally scale with whatever you want because it is one of the most infusible. Ooh, the most infusible. Nope, wrong one. Oh yeah, there's Death's Poker too. Death's Poker's in there. There's a lot of good greatswords that are outside of just the go bonk. They just run a rock away and AI is stupid. Precisely. The AI loves freaking Night's Cows to jump around everywhere. Precisely. Iron Greatsword is probably... It is probably the best Greatsword because you could use literally anything for it. But I would say the Knight's Greatsword is also a really good one too. The goddamn ads. Claymore is good too. Yes, Claymore has definitively the best freaking charge R2 out of all the great swords. Flamberge, yes, because Flamberge has the default bleed. And if you do fire with Flamberge, it's also insane as well. James would know a good time to remind everyone of the Bale stream. Precisely. The Bale Dong talk. You would do Knights until you have Axe's Iron. Precisely. Because Knight's Greatsword is also really good with infusions, but it's like, some of the scaling is a bit wonky. There's almost no, but yeah, precisely. There's almost no bad Greatswords. And then like, especially the smithing ones, you can change the Ash of War. So you can make them even 10 times better. It would be nice to have spells or incantations as well. I do love magic, but not afraid of getting close and grinding either. Yeah, I would say if you did more of a mage build the first time around, definitely doing something that's more melee based is definitely a change of pace. Catch family can carry you easily. Precisely. Use the Banish/Blasphemous on your first playthrough. Those are really good too. I feel like, I believe Banished Knight with like a heavy infusion is also really good. Most of the great swords are good with heavy infusion, but I think Banished Knights is right up there with it. You got to say, freaking Spellblade sounds good for him. That would, if you get, it's finally Friday, hell yeah. Yeah, if you get the Knight's Greatsword and you put a magic or frost infusion, and then you can use that to help yourself level with intelligence, and then you can still have magic on the side. Do we update the chat lore? We give it time. You can't lore drop all together. Damn, we have been farming for like 40 minutes. And we're literally missing one armor piece. We're literally missing just one more piece of armor. Is it here? Is it the final piece? Nope, it's the smithing stone. How many smithing stones do I have? Oh. 6 more and I can actually put this +3. So like the carrying ash? Yeah, that works too. So you can actually put like the carrying... Yeah, I think it's either carrying greatsword or I forget what it's called fully. And then when you get to the DLC, you can put carrying sovereignty on it. And then it'll be like insanely good. Josh, you're getting banned at 1.3 million. Carrying grandeur, that's what it's called. The big 07. True. Yeah, carrying grandeur can carry you all the way until you get carrying sovereignty, and you can get carrying sovereignty like literally once you reach the DLC. Like just try different builds that you would never. It's too much. Just keep finding out that almost everything. Oh yeah, precisely. Literally everything in this game is crazy when you build it the right way. Exactly. Dude, your bow run was goated. I fucking enjoyed the hell out of that. Watching that freaking Placidusac skill was absolutely insane. I haven't done a bow run, but seeing like you do that, I was like, damn. You can't ban me if I'm a mod. You want to bet, Josh? You want to bet? Oh yeah, dude. Josh, I literally when I found absent, that was the first thing I put like one of the my post tabs. You would recommend it, bro? Rain shreds. I saw that and I was like, dude, that's fucking insane. You about to be dueling mod status? Jesus. But yeah, no, Josh, I had like recommended absence. Like the second I saw the frost run, I was like, dude, this shit's fucking amazing. I've been on like the hunt for finding more and more people that like aren't like the big guys for Elden Ring. And like absent just popped up on my page and it was like the coolest refresh. Ban everyone else. Jesus. Bro, we just need the helm. That's all we need. We need the helm and then we can start getting the other stuff. What's funny is your Frost one is your first time playing a game in 2 years. The amount you improved since then. Exactly. Like, you've done, like, tremendously well with it, how you played went. But I'll take it from everyone else. Oh, Jesus. Like absent, I swear, like if you would have saw like my first ever Elden Ring video, I sucked so bad at the game compared to now. Hell yeah, Josh. What am I doing this run? I am beating Elden Ring as Rick, but I'm trying to basically maximize the damage as possible. So we're using, of course, the Lordthorn's Greatsword. And then we're going to inevitably get RKR for it. So, of course, we're going to get Determination early. And then we're just going to fucking start blasting the fuck out of bosses. Beating Elden Ring as the GOAT. I missed. I missed again. I was locked onto a fucking other thing. No. Yes, the most overpowered build ever. I'm using New Game plus sub and Rick. That's the build. New Game plus sub and Rick. Yeah, Rick, Absent is fucking absolutely goated at Elden Ring. I promise y'all Absent is the next one for the come up. Promise. How many? Damn, that's a lot of bolts. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around and hurt you. You thinking doing dragon incals and incants next run would be fun? If it's anything like that. Oh, dude, the dragon incants are absolutely insane. The dragon cult and both dragon cult and dragon communion are absolutely insane. Either real thing, we know. You're currently on new game plus 7 in Radabeast with Rick build. Hell yeah. Go walk in on Radabeast with that build. Okay, we got more pants. Josh, that's fine. It's fine. Trust. As I mean, if it's completely someone random that I don't know coming in here saying stuff like that, then oh, it was a misclick. It's okay. No, don't prep Josh for the gallows. You meant to go to the channel. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just like, if it's someone I don't know that just randomly pops in here and is like randomly promoting shit, then I would say something. But no, absence is chill. You're good, Josh. You're good. I understand. I'll call off the executioner, my lord. Precisely. You know, when I think of an executioner, I think of the one from the Resident Evil movies, that big ass dude with the nails in his head. Oh no, you're good. I understand. No, I understand. It wasn't. No, trust me, it's okay. Because I was like, I've made that mistake on accident in people's like I've come into people's chats and made them a mistake. Like I worded shit wrong. But it's fine. I knew what you meant. Yeah, we were talking about different runs, so it's perfectly fine. Damn. 50 minutes into this and we still have yet to get the helm. The helm is like the missing thing about freaking farming. You know what's funny? Every time I look up an image for like Rick, it's always this dude. Like that they have the image of this dude just holding the torch. So I literally had to search forever to find the one for the thumbnail. I was just like, that's not Rick. That's just a random soldier. I was like, Rick doesn't have a torch. I love how when it's like, what was it? When it's like the gold rain, whatever, the gold leaves rain, It only goes from 77 to 80 runes. Time to bat. Jesus Christ. No, Bing Bong. The time will come when where we'll make the joke of being like, all right, if I don't get it in this amount of tries, we're gonna ban a random motherfucker. But it's gonna be a long time coming before that. You don't think he even brought up that? Yeah, you made contact. I know it said you're fine, but no, you're fine. The ancient text says "fuck you, bitch." Oh no, I understand that absence. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you understood that when I know you do stream yourself, so that's why I was like. Yeah, so you're perfectly fine. Whee! Yeah. How many stones is that? All right, we need 4 more, and then we can just level it to +3. Be for real, does your profile pic look AI generated? You paid a dude for it? The lists seem fucking horrible to use. They do seem horrible to use. I wouldn't think so. I feel like it definitely looks like someone drew it. Now, funny enough, my profile picture used to be the actual me, and then I jokingly put the image into ChatGPT, and I was like, make me a cartoon, and that's what it came up with, and I was like, you know what, this is funny. Keep saying it looks like, yeah. Nah, man. I'm just like, if it looks like someone could like go to draw that, then I'm like, yeah, sure. But I feel like there's certain things that like tick you off about AI. James, a million subs, you should try. I had to change it to Bill. I hit 1 million subs, I will have freaking Bail Dong as my fucking as my AVI for like a week. My profile pic and stuff. Thank you. Bro would never let the Bail thing go. Precisely. Well, I mean, I did tell Bink Bonk that when I end up choosing to commission someone for emotes, I'll have Bail Dong as a emote. It's just like the pure blood run. Precisely. It's just your thing at this point. I don't want pants. I want the helmet. I don't want pants. I just want the helmet. Y'all ready? Look at this shit. Look at this. Ready? So we only have 1 of the Trico. We have 4 gauntlets and we have 4 greaves. Your Minecraft build was fire, by the way. Dude, I made that so much as a pun and it did exactly what like I thought it was going to. James has the highest rank of membership. It will be a blurred picture of You should try to put a video soon. For sure, dude. You got demoralized after Air to Scythe one. I mean, trust me, it's just a weird thing. I'm like, some of my YouTube videos have gotten like just 100, like just it's a little over 100, while other ones randomly break like 2-3K on the natural. It's just a weird thing. I do think it's just like the whole way with Elden Ring. You don't like hearing your own voice on recordings, so I use AI text-to-speech voiceover. I mean, that's still perfectly fine. I mean, most people tend to do just voiceover stuff anyways. It was an awesome run game-wise, though. I mean, that's perfectly fine. I'm pretty sure some people AI whatever voice they want to anyways. I would say, I mean, doing YouTube is like the biggest, like, you probably don't like your voice regardless. Like, I didn't like my voice forever. I still don't. Like, when I go back on recordings and like that, I'm just like, ugh, to my voice. If I ever try getting monetized on YouTube, we'll pull up the stuff I say in James stream. Nah, they're not that diabolical. No, but trust me, I was just like, people do voiceovers all the time. It's like, so it'll be perfectly fine if you just did it that way. When you go back in recordings, I'm just laughing all the stupid stuff I say that I forgot about. Dude, I some of the stuff I'd look back on and I'm like, man. Especially when I was just solely recording and not even streaming stuff. Some of the stuff that I had to cut out because I would like, I have a natural stutter. And I would, oh look, another gauntlet. And I would stutter over everything when I'm recording stuff, and then I'll be like, well, I have to re-say that again. But for whatever reason, when I'm streaming, it's just like not as bad, and it's weird to me. I find it weird that if I'm live streaming, I don't do my little, because I think it's more so that I'm like trying to pre-record, like say what I want to say, and then it doesn't come out that way. You also don't know what to say when there's no viewers. You always have to keep talking. I mean, you explain what you're doing. That I would say, especially with Elden Ring, just like talk out what you're doing, what you're going to do, and the more you do it, the easier it becomes. Because that's why I'll sometimes be like, even if you're just like randomly going doop 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 doop. That's how I say it as. If you, even if there's no people in there, just freaking talk as if there is. Damn, we have so many bolts that I literally fucking have to... Jeez. Roxas's Grey Katana was your favorite. And if I feel like that is really good. You have to be like dead ass a crazy person. That's how I am. And just sit there. Yeah, Absin doesn't know about Bail. I don't think Absin knows about Bail Dong outside of like the videos. The very out there thing. Oh yeah, or about what you do. Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah. You're not used to it. I feel like it feels unnatural for you. It's always going to be unnatural. Indeed, not to know. Yeah, so basically, well, Bing Bong can say it better, but Bing Bong is a very creative person. It's like Bail Dong, nothing more, nothing less. Josh, I think Bing Bong means about like what you guys do and where you're from. I think that is what we're indicating. Because I think when he just brought up about like what weapons he's made, that I don't think Absin would know about that. Yeah. Yeah, no, Josh, like I mean, it's always going to seem weird, but as long as you're saying something. Yeah, Bing Bong does some awesome shit, dude. A pureblood Ryan Bell dog and chat's blacksmiths, precisely. No, I don't need stones. On that grain sword run ASAP. Hell yeah. And if I'm not at work, I will go to tune in to your stream. Trust me. Exactly. And that's the biggest thing. That's why I'm just like, these motherfuckers really want to give you... Precisely. They want to give me gauntlets and pants. I haven't even gotten a second freaking, like, chest piece. But trust me, Josh, I was just like... Especially since you're here and everyone, like, you're chit-chatting with, I was like, the more you embed yourself in the community, the more, like, people see you. Like, that's the craziest thing, because that's how Jazza found me. How I believe Jazza found me. Because I would watch Jazza, and then I would tune into some of his streams and chat in there, and then all of a sudden I was in his recommended feed. At least this isn't a Brysonator stream where someone gets banned when Bryce doesn't get the drop. I know he does it as a joke, but at the same time, I'm just like, that's kind of harsh. There's an idea. No, I was joking about that, Bing Pong. Besides, that sounds so stupid. Yeah, I know. Besides, I'm the one that would have to determine that, because I would have to be the one to do it. It doesn't work when the mod does it. I would have to be the one to decide that. Dude, that's that's like the third straight sword that I've gotten. Look at it. Come on, just give me the helm. What is this? This is the... I couldn't farm that on my own freaking straight sword run. Okay, you're gonna give me the helm, all right? We're gonna do the old-fashioned Guardians of the Galaxy. Hookah shaka, I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Son of a bitch. All right, never mind. Smithing sounds you think. Dude, it's bolts. How many bolts can these guys hold? I already have fucking max normal bolts and almost like halfway to max Lord Soren's bolt. Hit for drip? Nah. Because then it'll mess around with when it comes time for buffs. The bolt's banded for real. Dude, watch. And then if I do a freaking crossbow run, it ain't gonna happen. Isn't farming the dudes at Gatefront easier? I mean, there's more of them, but at the same time, like, you fuck up once and they all start storming you and then it becomes like a hellscape. Game's just gonna be able to arm the entire shattering at this point. Precisely. I'll be able to give Bach all the armor. Okay, so it's 64 when they know I'm here, but it's 77 when it's not. All right. Miyazaki, look very close to me, okay? Hold on, hold on. Look very close into my eyes, Miyazaki. We're going to get this, okay? You're going to give it to me. I know you're going to give it to me. We're going to get the helm, and then we're going to get the hell of everything else. Fuck. If you could. No. I have to do it the farming way. And it's funny because I literally talked to Enflex about this. I was like, when I'm able to get when I'm able to fully save up and get another PC, then I was like, I'm for sure turning on Miyazaki's luck for any farming that I'm doing. But right now, it kind of helps being like the console guy for like Elden Ring in a sense. I like to call myself the console guy for right now because it gives people who also play on console that idea that it's like, okay, we can do this exact same thing and still do stuff. Miyazaki only wants people to suffer. Precisely, Sage. Precisely. If Melk doesn't and give it to James, he's going to be mad. Oh, I was like, really? He gave me roller fruit? How many stones is that? I need 2 more and then I can have a +3. Damn it. I mean, at least it's not as bad as the Clean Rot Knight. You cheat in every chop. That's what I did when I like was only recording and I was playing on PC. But then I hated how like pixelated everything came out. That was the one thing that became a like perfectionist shit in my head. Add James wanting Miyazaki giving it to him in the quotes. Precisely. I do feel like farming is fun sometimes. Because, I mean, at its core, it is part of the... It's part of the process. Granted, some things that are farmable are not that great at all. I'm talking about the pest threads glaive. That glaive sucks. You spent 3 hours farming Sullivan's skull until someone came in chat and told me it was a pickup. See, this is why I look at the... I mean, a lot of people don't like Fextra Life for the Elden Ring wiki, but I tend to look it up if it is a drop before I do anything. 320. Banished Knight Unaltered Armor is a rough farm. It is. I think, I think for like armor wise and like game wise, it's one of the hardest pickups. Fuck. Million pest glaives. Okay, well, to be fair, it is based off like each person too. It's not so much that people hate the wiki. It's, I mean, to be fair, Bushy has like gotten mad at the wiki a lot of times, even though he does use it. It's just because some of the stuff like Extra Life technically put in there isn't always 100% right. Like when it comes to like damage or whatever, or like scaling for shit. But for the most part, the wiki, yeah, basically the wiki is wrong on like half of things sometimes. Demonize this Extra Life. Exactly. Yes, we still farming. We just need the helm, Enflux. The summon photo for Lionel and Radon's festival has him holding a pike. Really? That's crazy. No, I don't want more pants. Yeah, no. I mean, the wiki does help if you're trying to get like a basic understanding of stuff. But outside of that, not really. Like if you're trying to look for items, it's still fine. But I mean, you could also use Map Genie too. I'm not gonna lie. When I first started doing stuff for my runs in a DLC, I used Map Genie to figure out where all the scatter tree fragments are, and it basically helped me like remember where they're at all times. So that's why I'm always able to get like the 20 scatty by the time I reach Radon. Good amount of great swords I can get early. Exactly. Yes, Josh works like a fun. What's it like working the night shift? I work the night shift. Yeah, it's completely shit. There's a reason why they make the jokes on like night shift people always looking cranky and mad compared to day shift people. I mean, it's like I'm not that in-between person. Like I can wake up early in the morning, I can stay up late and be perfectly fine. You bet off SpongeBob shows precisely. I'd be singing Goofy Goober while driving a forklift. You wake up so cranky. I'm like one of those things where it's like I can go to sleep like hella in the early morning and then wake up at like 8 o'clock. But I'm very much like caffeine dependent. You know, I swear I've gotten a helm before as an easy drop from one of these guys in a different run. Oh my god, we got it. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, cool. We're good. Holy shit. Ah! It took so fucking long. All right, cool. Now we can start getting all the other shit. Half a chance. Jesus Christ. Longest setup ever? No. The freaking starting class one took 3 hours to set up. What do you mean, Josh? That's probably going to be the longest setup I've ever had. And it's not even like fully done. It's just the longest for getting the stuff that I need. All right, we're going to get the strength tier. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure the starting class run is going to go down in history as the longest one that I've ever done. How many more ones do I need? One. I need a singular one. and 21. Holy damn. What was the 21 meme again? I totally forgot what that was. You have a good one, Absent. I appreciate you stopping by. Sweet dreams, good sir. Sweet dreams. I have 47 poise. Would make James' PC explode from the amount of power. Exactly. Okay, as sad as that sounds, I have to pee. I'll be right back. We control the chair stream. I'm not going to lie to you, boys. The starting class run video is sitting at a 1 out of 10 right now. It is currently being very goated right now. James was busy behind the tarp again. Yes, there's a restroom behind the tarp. I just realized I was in the chat overlay that Absent was lucky enough to get the green text. It went from Enflux to Absent for green text. My little nice book there. Look at how clean that looks on his back, on the back. You see that? That looks hella clean just sitting there. Excuse me, sir. Have y'all ever realized that certain weapons will just consistently bounce off of the Crucible Knight's shield, but if you use the kick Ash of War, it will instantly stance break them, or it'll break their poise with the fucking shield. You ever realize how crazy this shit is? James Cheer and Mike stream when? Every time I go to the bathroom, that's when. That's what kick is used for, precisely. I still find it absolutely hilarious. Crucible Knight has a freaking great shield. Bounces, deflects literally almost every single attack and blocks literally everything. But if you kick the shield, it's like, oh, fuck. Someone did, yeah. Well, I mean, I only know of Scumnut. I know Scumnut did it, and then I think Ain Run did it. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I think it's like Ain's Run or Ain Run or something like that. I'm subscribed to him as well. He's the one that did the ultimate like one-shot build with the Fire Knight's Greatsword that did like over 100k damage on Consort Radon. Yeah, no, Scumnut was the one that I didn't realize that Kick actually more so scaled with the weapon, so he got like a somber weapon early on, and it has nothing else that does it. Next time we'll test kicking. Like kicking itself, the Ash of War really only ever does like, I think he did it where it was only like at a max somber weapon, it only did like 36 damage. Which definitely beats Bare Fist. Which technically, if you want to see people do Bare Fist runs, if Enflux still has those live streams on his channel, he's done that. And of course, you could also watch, you know, the 5-hour long video that Gino did. Yeah, no, when I get a different, another PC and I'm able to get like a lot more storage, I'll hop back on my physical damage for seals only. But for right now, I do not have that much storage, so it kind of like fucks with a lot of things. Sickos. Yeah, I think it took me like 10 minutes to beat freaking Margit with just doing physical damage for seals. And that really only branched off of me jokingly hitting, I think it was like a lamb in, Landell at, like, Altis Plateau. And it did like fucking 200 something damage. As well as pull shields away and such. Can also confirm the curve of the shoulder can be used. Yeah. Well, I think it's all curved swords because of how they work. That all curved swords can do it. If I remember correctly. I think it's all curved swords, not just the one. If I'm not mistaken. I did my farming, so I deserve my candy now. Really? I thought it was just a special proponent of curved swords that they can do that. But then again, Vextra life does lie half the time. Soldiers? I'm gonna need those stone sword keys for when I need to get RKR later. Oh, you're talking IRL? Ah. I mean, it does have the good enough curve. So, I do understand that. Just fuck that one specific scarab. You were so confused for a sec. You know, it's kind of funny being Rick and then getting Godrick's freaking Great Rune. We can call it God, comma, Rick's Great Rune. The Falx was designed to go around shields as well. Really? I can see it. It makes sense. Hell yeah, +5 runes. +5 more. I'm rune farming. I'm maximizing my rune farmage. I love how these rats don't insta aggro unless you hang around them too much, but these ones like insta fucking aggro. I missed. I missed. I never miss. All of a sudden I missed. Well, by go around seals, I mean tear them apart. Ah. I'll go into depth in a sec. Okay. A nice little bird in the distance. Hello, deer. I missed the deer. Never mind. You get to live. What? Blasphemy. Miyazaki, my sword was supposed to one-shot them. You're currently on the road again. You're waiting for a fuel station? Okay. I don't know if I'll need the faith tier specifically, but we'll hold on to it. Wait, so you call it a fuel station instead of a gas station in Australia? I was like, that just clicked in my head. I was like, wait a minute. Actually, technically, that does make a lot of sense. That actually makes really good sense to have it call a fuel station, because technically you're fueling your car and yourself. Petrol depot? I don't know about that one, Sage. I don't know about that one. A fuel brand and stick to it? Ah. Just another weird thing in America. We just straight up say gas station. Because you call propane gas. Ah, okay. Now that makes sense. I do understand that, though. That does make a lot of sense for saying fuel station. There's two meanings behind that. I have been to a Buc-ee's. I used to live in Arkansas, by the way. So on the way back out to California, I've stopped by a Buc-ee's.
Have a safe journey.
I really like Buc-ee's. I mean, I understand why they are where they are, but I kind of wish I had one closer. Usually they're called BP for brand litters, the highway, most BP standing British patrolling. Okay. Bucky's is a crazy place. You gotta look for a second? Yeah, no problem, Big Bunk. You take your time. Yeah, Bucky's is insane. You can do a lot at Bucky's. I mean, what was it? I bought some of like, I think the chicken sandwich I got from there was like probably one of the best fucking sandwiches I've had, like chicken sandwiches I've had in a minute. And that's insane for me to say. That, and I mean, like, you could say the typical thing. You'd be like, oh yeah, the Bucky's nuggets and freaking jerky are like really good, but I was like, I feel like everyone says that. $100 pumps, brisket sandwiches, jerky counter, half a department store. Right? You basically have a grocery store and a department store. Madam?
Forgive me. To deter if you had. It seems torrent, whereas I may. There is, but I can take gathering. Very well. Let my hand.
It's kind of funny. Last time she saw me, I was butt-ass naked. And now she's seeing me in full armor. The evolution. I'll definitely have to figure out how I'm going to fucking edit me farming for everything. And just do like quick cuts between everything. Like boom, 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 boom. One piece of armor. Where was it? There it is. We're gonna pay our neighborhood Knights Calv a visit here. Got pulled over in Arkansas on a road trip, and they searched all our luggage except my backpack that had to read in it. Jesus. Yeah, not the brightest cops in the book. Arkansas does, I mean, I will say, Arkansas does have their share of crazy drivers. I will say that. And that's coming from someone who's lived in California almost his entire life. That scared the shit out of me. So downstairs, my sister-in-law has access, or like we all have the Roku TV. And so as long as we're connected to it, we can freaking turn it on and off from a distance. And it just turned on at random. And I was like, oh, hello. Just scared the shit out of me. That's why I was like this. I was like, what the fuck? Goodbye, sir. Easy 42K. You're back? Hello. You missed me getting completely scared by the TV in the living room randomly turning on. Almost. Actually, we'll do 25 right now. Actually, there we go. Back to the Falcons. Basically, the most of like having some random conversation and be like, anyways. You're halfway between California and Australia. Ah. I do want to say one thing to everyone here in chat, whether or not you have watched the Eleanor's pole blade video or not. I want to say the biggest thanks to everyone because the ad rev for my size of channel that I've gotten on that video is absolutely insane. So I appreciate y'all tremendously. With both, it is literally the second highest viewed video on my channel currently. And it's absolutely insane. I very much appreciate that. Basically, the Falx was used by people who would go to populate Hungary and use the Falx to shred the cheap mass produce shields. Ah. Precisely. If it's cool. Oh, you're... Oh, right. I think... Yeah, I remember you telling me that now, Sage. I like how his little thing just goes... Woof, 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 woof. So Sage, does it look really nice over there right now? I know it's like still technically winter. But since, you know, California is currently bouncing between whether or not it wants to be fucking cold or hot as shit right now. Flash flood onions a few days ago. Jesus. Funny enough, during my time in Arkansas, we had more flash flood warnings that came on my phone than we did tornado warnings. I mean, I fully get, like, I was like, if it's raining and storming in Hawaii, I fully get it from just the area itself on, like, why you would have flash flood warnings. Nope. I hate that, like, you go here and you can't press B to back out of it. You have to actually press no. Madam? I know, Bing Bong. We'll visit Dragon Mommy when it comes time for DLC. You know, I always go in there, and then the second I get Oh Mother, I go to do Oh Mother to her because she's mommy. Well, Millicent is my lady, so that's why I bow to her. But the island I live on got like 50 inches and 40... God damn. That's crazy. Hey! You know, 118 damage, not that bad. I will say though, around this time in Arkansas, it would be snowing. So I do kind of miss the snow. I don't miss the fucking snow and ice on the road and making it almost impossible to go to fucking work. But I miss the snow for like days off. Nice. I planned it to land on him. Where do you get the mods for Elden Ring? On Nexus mod. If you go, there's a site called Nexus Mods, and they have basically everything. Yeah, no problem. I'm not using any of them, but I was like, but that's where you go. It's also where you go to, but you do have to download Cheat Engine as a separate thing. But sometimes on some of the mods pages and Nexus mods, it'll give you an option to go to where you can download Cheat Engine. But then you have to download the mod engine 2, I believe, as well for utilizing the mods. There's a lot of helpful like YouTube videos that will help explain how to like download stuff, where to look for everything. Which Elden Ring? Precisely, Bink Bonk. Sage, the only ones that are not included are Millicent and the I forget her name, but she's the dragon lady in the DLC. The one where after Bale dies, you can get the priestess heart. So those two are taken. Ronnie, all right. That's fair. I don't think I forget what Josh said. I don't think Josh chose Ronnie. Wasn't Josh for Lana? Or am I mistaken? I swear Josh was Rolana. Understandable, precisely. It was? Okay. I still find it funny because Ronnie was the first simp run that I did. That started the whole simp run escapade videos. They don't do the best view-wise, but they are the funnest ones that I do. Because, you know, YouTube doesn't like the word simp. Sadly. It's just like Twitch. They don't like the word simp. So they just fuck you over every time. Windmill Village gals count? I mean, if you want. I mean, if you know the lore behind them, I wouldn't. I was like, I wouldn't. I was just like, the lore behind them, I would never, me personally, I wouldn't choose them. But like Bing Pong says, if that's your style, for sure. You will be the first one to take them. Oh my god, I actually didn't get caught by the stupid freaking chariots. They cannibalize. Yeah, because they're cannibals. That's why we're just like, I mean, if that's what you want, be my guest. I almost forgot to grab the Ash of War. I'm like, I need to grab my Ash of War that I'm using until I get RKR. Turn them into rib breaks. You know, I actually have a planned greed run where I use all the celebrant weapons in the future. And the rake is probably one of the ones that I was most interested in outside of the skull. Or maybe that big Albinor girl. Big Albinor girl. Who's the big Albinor girl? Oh yeah, the skull is a confirmed pickup. Every other thing's fucking hard as shit to farm. PETA. Up the concentrated Snowfield Church. Oh, I've never been to that one then. If that's the case, I've never gone to that church. Almost every playthrough I've never gone to that church. I didn't one-shot the wolf video over. Oh, Latenna. Okay. Oh, now I get you. Okay. I was like, I was like, huh? Now I get you. I fully understand now. Okay, we'll have it under standard for right now until we get more sense. Okay, now I understand who you're talking about. I was so clueless at the beginning. What's up, dude? Da, 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 da. So much running. How many twos do I have? I have 6. Two-handed sword talisman is gonna go hard. Precisely. Are super weird. Got the wolf girls, legless dudes, frogman. No, Alexander's shard does not apply to Royal Knight's resolve or determination. Sadly. Considering, because technically it is a weapon buff, it does not count. It does, however, apply to, Moonlight Greatsword, because it's like, it applies to the projectile, not the sword itself. I'm like, trust me, I've thought about that before. When I did the Blood Fiend's arm, it does not apply for shit. More ads. Basically the ads that really only help fucking YouTube themselves at this point. What's up, Filmy? Thank you for subscribing. Look, this is what I'm going to tell y'all. YouTube can hate me all they want. All right? YouTube can hate me all they want, but I want to show you all this. All right, you ready for this? Okay. So the fucking Eleonora's All Blade did, sorry if it's blurred, 8K views, right? 2.2K hours, has garnered 43 new subs, and has made $65. So that is why I was saying I appreciate y'all. That's why I said I was like, when stuff like that happens, I say I appreciate y'all. Oh, the Pure Blood Night Run. Dude, I wish that video got more views. The Pure Blood Night Run's definitely going in the book for like one of the runs that I thoroughly enjoyed, but YouTube decided to be like, nah, we're not going to promote that one. You don't get how some random shorts have like 400,000 views. I don't either. I've also gained a mod from it. Yes, precisely. I was like, because of how good the run was, I modded Bink Bonk. Yeah, no, YouTube's really fucking weird. But shorts are like a lot weirder because like I've had some shorts that like are just stuck at like 200, maybe 500 views. And then another one would get like 17K in like the first 24 hours. And I'm like, how the fuck did that happen? And it'll be like this, it'll be like a short that I didn't even like put a lot of like super effort in. I was just like, all right, here you go. Add captions. Boom. I'm gonna get the EG Grace early real quick so I don't forget it later. Yeah, no, YouTube's algorithm's really weird. But I'm just like, I used to be so in my head about it. And then I was like, you know what? I'm like, just keep putting the same passion into each video and it'll be fine. Albinoric lore? It's okay. Not right now. When we get to Volcano Manor, you can drop the lore for Albinorics. Like I'll be honest, Sage, and I'm always honest with people when it comes to like my channel in particular. I'm very honest about everything. I genuinely had spent genetic engineering mishap, yeah. No, I'd spent years like watching videos on like how to gain views type shit, and they're so stupid. Because literally everything that I had watched and I tried implementing on like past channels, I went to go do this channel and didn't really apply any of those. And I had gained... This is the only channel I have ever gone to like create, because I've made and deleted channels a lot in the past. This is the only channel that has ever even got into this point. Put a thumbnail with your mouth open. Precisely. You got to Mr. And that's the other thing. I will definitely be one to say that I enjoy some of Mr. Beast's videos, but I hate what he's done to you. What he did to YouTube for like a while, and we're still trying to fucking fix that shit. Like, everyone is still trying to fix that. Like, I know there's other people, but since Mr. Beast is like the technical big YouTuber, I do believe that he's the one that helped like ease into everyone being like, oh yeah, you gotta have super quick brain rot type editing because everyone's attention spans is complete and utter dog shit. But then it's just like, I got into like Souls game and Elden Ring type videos that are like a fucking like hour plus long videos, and I was like, I put myself to it and finally got out of my like little like brain rot hell. Because I was like, I'll be upfront with it too. I was like, I used to be like super like, my wife had gotten me, was the one that put me onto like TikTok and watching that shit, and I became wrapped in the brain rot bullshit. Not like brain rot in like the videos, but in the sense of like, it has to be a minute, otherwise I get bored after that shit. You love how you commented on a post and now you're a mod. See, but that happens for everything. But I also did choose you because you are very consistently here. And that's like a big thing that I've always picked up when watching other streamers and like that. It's not so much that it's just like, oh yeah, you're a friend outside of it, I'm gonna mod you. It's a matter of like, are you consistently here to where like a shit hits the fan, you're able to help out a bit. And you're here like literally, like even if it's to come in to say hi real quick, you're literally here like almost just about like every single stream. You're watching too many YouTube shorts, so I started reading actual books again this year. That is definitely a way to get back into doing stuff. I honestly, I should get back into reading books too. I mean, my big thing was I used to like, I would really only watch YouTube when I first got into YouTube for like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. And then of course it led into like Vanoss Gaming and all of them. And those guys were like putting out like decently sized videos. And then it's just like, I would always watch movies. Like the longer the movie, the better I liked it. You can feel the shorts actually melting your brain. Yeah, some of the YouTube shorts. You're doing a D&D styled Elden Ring run? Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you were saying. Yeah, no, I was like which is like, I'm happy my YouTube shorts are mainly based off the channels that I watch, and literally I hardly get anything outside of that. Like literally almost all my YouTube shorts is like everything Elden Ring based. Attention span, critical thinking, just leaking out your ears. Exactly, which is why I kind of like hated that. And I find it funny that TikTok had to like backtrack on their shit too. Like TikTok was like, okay, we're adding, you can have up to, I remember when they put out the thing, be like, oh, you can have up to 3-minute long videos. And I was just like, your platform was literally made for the attention span of a 3-year-old. I was like, you originated from Musically. I'm like, to be fair, Vine didn't even do that to people. And Vine was 6 seconds. Pretending like I haven't been in an entire stream multiple times. You've been in like 99% of the streams since you first ever commented, Bing Bong, that I've noticed. I'm like, I think there's only been like one or two streams you have not been in. It's also kind of funny that I got someone that came from a when I was streaming on Twitch, someone that was from Twitch came over in one stream onto YouTube after like they had subscribed to the channel, and then they were like, oh, they saw me live, and then they had a whole different name, so I had to like have that whole conversation. I was like, oh, that's you. I don't know what it is, but usually I get bored of live streams, big YouTubers, but something about James. Yeah. I don't know what hits different, but I mean, it does help when it's just like there's the communication. Like you like even earlier when like we had everyone in here that was chit-chatting, that I was just like I tried to be engaged with everyone. I appreciate that because a view is a view. That's why I appreciate everyone, whether or not they're talking in chat or not. I never say you have to talk in chat. If you're here watching, enjoying, that's all I care about. Which is nice because I only really ever ask people to subscribe when I'm like for like a video purpose, and I never really do it in the stream. I'm like, I'll never ask anyone to like the stream. I'll never ask anyone to subscribe during the stream. I'll never ask anyone to become a member during the stream. James Landale, foot soldier, shattering ASMR win. You should preface that me banning half a chat as a joke. Yes. It's always a joke. I'm like, outside the context of knowing it, I do understand that some people will just be like, wait, he's gonna ban it? Oh, it's just like these people. I'm just like, no. I was like, I have morals. I'll only tell someone or I'll ban them myself if they're just being a complete, like, another ass and I don't like it. Unlike someone that banned someone because I couldn't find an item. I'm gonna get so much shit if he ever pops in or ever sees my shit and he sees me making that joke. I'm gonna get so much like backlash shit. And then we have Doug who actively bans viewers as the stream. What? She almost killed me. What? What a bitch. Right? When she free, I was just like, I swear every time I play this game, something new happens. You're just here for Build. There's a whole stream. I think it was during the Pure Blood Night run, right? That it happened, Bing Bunk? That we just talked about that the entire time. I think those streams were like the biggest like lore drop streams. Did you know RKR isn't allowed in this run since Rick I think only ever does determination? No. We're doing breaking it. That is my one modification. We just be talking and then I bring up the part where I make swords. Exactly. No, that's the one thing that I was like, I know he only uses determination, but I wanted the funny of RKR to do like a maximum, like the maximum damage we could do for it. Oh shit. Thank you, Sage, for subscribing. I appreciate that. It's funny how in, because I use Meld for streaming. In Meld, everything for YouTube, it set, like, if you subscribe to the channel, which is a similar thing of, like, following on Twitch, it tells me, hey, like, they followed on YouTube. So it's like, if someone, like, joined the channel, then it would have been freaking so-and-so subscribed. You're a nerd and already subscribed for this? Precisely. Damn, I feel bad. I've been yapping for 2 hours and we still if the farming didn't take as long. I literally thought the armor set wasn't going to take as long as it did to farm. I'm not going to lie on that one. You know what I realized, Enflux? Because of how YouTube redirects work, and same thing goes for YouTube, Bing Bonk, and Josh. I think it's as long as you're subscribed to that person, essentially the redirects work as a raid to another YouTube live stream. Remember during the Polade run, I think where we had that dude who was almost hit us on the highway. I think I do. He thought he was cool. Did you know there's a mod that makes you do like cool flips as your dodge roll? I forgot who I was watching, but like they said they forgot they had that mod on. And it's like the coolest shit. Like when you go to dodge roll, it's like a fucking cartwheel. Looks cool as shit. I was like, I would always have that mod on PC. I would totally just fucking have that as a consistent thing on anytime I would flip. That's like the coolest fucking thing ever. He was definitely a scammer since ends after he texted my mother. He just disappeared. Oh, that guy. Oh, yeah, the highway one. I wish we got the flip ring from DS1. That would have been nice. Yeah, no, most people who it's like an obvious they're trying to like make you hit them, it's definitely a scammer. Hell, when I had someone hit my car, it was like 100%. Like if I had a dash cam, it would be 100% on their fault. But they filed the report as I hit their car and then ran away. And I was like, no. I was just like, there was no way for me to hit your car when you swerved in front of me. And then proceeded to yell obscenities at me and the person I was dropping off at work. So I was just like, no. Most of those people just try to get in the scam. And then after like a back and forth with the, like literally after I put my report in with the highway patrol, like patrol officers, I was like, they just dropped it. They're just like, okay. They're like, we're not gonna, we can't do anything further. It's between y'all two. Trial by combat. No, I was like, I suck at that. I probably would be, I probably would end up dead. Okay, what else was I gonna grab? Yeah, I think we're good right now. Oh, wait. We were gonna level the weapon up. How much runes do I have? Let's go see. I'm not gonna lie to you, but if we had trial by combat, we would have a lot less idiots in the world, for sure. It doesn't have to be to the death. It could be like styles of duel. Nah. Either to first blood or to satisfaction. Whoa, hey. Be careful on that satisfaction there. That could be taken the wrong way. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hold on. Hold on, let me get rid of all my excess. Alright. How many stones do I have? I have enough 2s. I have enough 1s. I need 9 3s and 12 4s. There's an Aussie show where the main character gets sent to violence therapy for bashing 2 kids over spilling his kid's ice cream. Damn. Next time those kids want to be dickheads, they'll think twice about it. Jesus.
Back already, no matter.
Hey, you ever seen the horror movie Ice Cream Man, though? You think you have? I forget the guy who's the killer, but like what he's been in other stuff, but I love that movie. You seen in that clip, Pink? Oh, the Ice Cream Man is definitely a B-rated horror movie. Like when you talk about like B horror movies, and I love horror movies to death, but it's definitely one of those. But it's fucking cool. The dude's called Ray in the movie. I think so. It's an old horror movie. Where he basically turns the kids into like ice cream or something like that. You love scary stories / Ghostface? You mean scary movie? All right, Nergis, come here. What's up? That may have been overkill, but you know what? Fuck it. We have a mission to uphold too. Can you get a Halloween costume rate? Maybe. Oh yeah, Sage. At I had agreed to Bink Bonk at 10k subs. I will do a cosplay as Mikola. Plan to go as Gus with the Dragon Slayer. That sounds absolutely cool, dude.
You scheming little thief. The gods demand repentance. Wait, please.
That Wolf Creek movie was pretty fucked up. It is, dude. Wolf Creek is fucking insanity level stuff. Cosplay as Melania second phase 1. That would be cool, Tilted. Also, how you doing? I mean, I would have to wear one of those morph suits, though. You know, YouTube would demonetize me almost immediately.
No man to lay out your arms.
I mean, I would have been down to do that. That's not... That would be cool regardless. Do I have anything else for Duvia? We just want to see... You don't want to see me shirtless, dude. All I'm saying is the closer I get... Like, if I see, like, an influx of... like, subscriber gain to where I feel like 10k is going to be reached very quickly, then I will start working out again. I drink Monster. That's one of them. I mean, I really enjoy Ghost, though. Hey, all I'm saying... Oh, wait. I forgot the one thing I was going to do. I will say... If I were to get sponsored by anything, I would love to get sponsored by Ghost Energy. That is one of my, like... if I get an email, something. Do I know the Rio Monster flavor? Dude, that's one of my favorites. They have it at work, and I have, like, a weird addiction to it when I'm at work. I fucking love that. Nope. I think you think I mentioned the Monsters Planet Live for track cycling. Dude, that would be cool. Break track bike competitively. Ooh, you have not told me that one. Oh, hand. All right, it's only been 2.5 hours, but we're finally going to do a boss fight. All right, physic and check. So we do not have the levels yet to benefit off of quality, so we're not going to put it into quality just yet. We're going to inevitably do that because You get an additive like type boost when you do when you actually use the like affinity that the Ash of War is like usually for. So that's why I was like, rune drops. No, I'm good. I'm good. He had won a championship on home track and got interviewed by local news and mentioned, quote, "If anyone knows how I could get a Monster sponsorship, please hit me up." Dude, Monster is hard. Yeah, I'm solo only. What's that? Yeah, no, I think Monster and Red Bull are like the two hardest energy drink supplements to get sponsored by. But I mean, I like Ghost Energy, so that would definitely be one of the ones I would hope for in the future. Back to the real flavor. I reckon it tastes a little like, it does kind of taste like Skittles. Okay, now back to video purposes. So basically, we have the Lower Throne's Greatsword at plus 12 with Determination. We have the full Godric set with Axe Talisman because we're going to be using this for charge attacks because, you know, Greatsword charge attacks. In our physic, we just have the Strength Knot tier and the Spike Cracked tier. And of course, for buffs, currently we have Golden Vow and Flame Grammy Strength, mostly because we have yet to reach the requirement for Howl of Shibari. So yeah. We're also going to shackle Margit like the little bitch he is. Hello, good sir. Down, good sir. What the fuck attack was that? Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. Dude wants to jump around. Ta-da! The dude wanted to jump around like a madman. Sir, no, you do not ban half chat. What the hell you mean? Fuck it, we can go into dexterity a little bit. Good damage, precisely. Also, never take a title seriously for any of the YouTube streams. I was like, never take a title seriously. Was you just called sir? Hey, sir is in the high regards for someone, to be fair.
You there? Come over. It's tight. God, you breached. Well, but of course.
Gates! Open the gates! That's not a gender thing, but now I feel old. No, that's just a politeness thing. Technically, if you're doing it all night times, that's a politeness thing. Stars only used for teachers in Australia are for older people you don't know the name of. Yeah, but it's also like its own thing. Yes, sir. Yes, sire. But sir has always in the past been like, it doesn't have to mean with age, but it's like a sign of respect as well. We don't call a teacher, oh, Miss Teacher. We call them, sir or miss. Ah. I learn something new every day about Australia. Everyone else is just cunt. Is not a. Oh, trust me. With how often Snuppet calls someone a cunt, I would believe it's just common vernacular. True, you do call me Lord James whenever you pull out the medieval talk. A married woman teacher? True, because that's not MISS. That's a whole different thing. Really? You got to do MRS. You know it should be Mrs. Okay. But the term Mrs. is used to refer to girlfriend or wife. Ah. Miss Ed. There we go. When did I get hit? Ms. You got to say Miz like it's fucking the Miz from WWE. All right, I reckon we get Ritual Sword. Can you educate people? Well, I mean, you are the Australian, so I would think it would be culturally appropriate for you to be the one. That's not what I wanted. Madam? Goodbye, madam. There we go. It can be used as both insult and endearment. Precisely. Depending on how you use it. But if I call, let's say, a teacher, or a shit cunt, it means they're a bad teacher. Alright, so basically we're doing the same shit as Margit, but we added Ritual Sword. That's basically the next buff we're doing going into Godric. I love how you can lock on the Godric before going in. It makes shit 10 times easier actually walking in. Sir. Holy shit. Holy shit. Hold on. Holy sh... Damn. That's some nice damage. Some very nice damage there. 1352 per hit. And it's only going to get better with freaking RKR. Holy. Top bloat that cunt, real legend. Am I using heavy attacks? Yes. That is the main purpose of the build. Rick definitely does have hands. Oop. Am I allowed? Yes. So basically whatever I can do to try to maximize damage as Rick. You know, of course, we can't use Rakshas's armor set because we got to look at Rick. That is the only, like, damage buff that we're not really, like, giving ourselves, in a sense. I do have Spike Cracked here. I forget if you... yeah, I normally do the main part of the looting very early. Oh no, you're good. You're good. I showed it before fighting Margate. That's normally where it's like first introduced, but we'll end up getting a different tier outside of strength that when we reach a certain amount of levels. You ever see that Sassy Swaz animation? Love that. I don't think I have. Pull! Oh yeah, we'll inevitably get to the DLC. Trust. Isn't kind of like a bad word in the States. Technically. Well, not even technically. Yes, it is declaratively a bad word. I wouldn't say racial slur. It's like a nod. I would say like a nod higher than calling someone a bitch. In my opinion. I would say it's worse to call someone that over a bitch. Okay, well, when you really think about it, if I remember correctly, the meaning behind the word is literally like another name for like the vagina. It's like an insult term for like vagina. Like that's where I was like, I think it originated from, because that's why like there's a good bit like it's like towards women, so that's why it's like, oh yeah, bitch is like the same equivalent. And the US, the biggest racial slur is the N-word. I feel like that's the biggest racial slur everywhere. Depending on who says it. I mean, it's still the biggest racial slur, regardless, even if you're freaking African American. More power! Honestly, I don't know how some people, like, I know there are people that say it that aren't black. Like, when they say it in their, like, friend groups, I still don't know how that fucking, like, how people have that, like, ease of off the tongue saying that. They say that word carelessly without any worry because... Well, yeah, that's the whole thing. But, I mean, there's even other, like, black people that hate that them, like, themselves use the word. Tier more offensive than fuck. Tilted is orange? Yeah, I know. Whee! Honestly, might have to go into 2 blue flasks. What should you build next? Have you done the tree spear yet? How we saw what happened with Bale? With orange reference? Oh, no. It's because I didn't have the chat on like the screen for the stream and other ones, but I more recently added it. So at first, Bink Bonk was just like, oh, everyone's just purple on here. And then more and more people had different colors. So it's actually kind of funny because Bing Bong was like happy at least that he likes purple, so. To be dual use over or looking for now. Now you should definitely do Tree Spear after the one cycle or the one phase on Bale. How many demigods did you kill? I have only killed Godric so far. And soon to be Renala. Dog. God damn it. Dog. Goodbye, dog. Nice. So how you doing, comics? Hope you're having a good day, night, evening, whatever it may be for you. All right, so that's maxed. Let's do this. Okay, we're almost at the requirement to hit. Wait, do we have... I'm dumb. We can reach Howl. That's even more damage. What am I doing? You're stuck for what to build? Tree Spear! Tree Spear! You gotta do it. It got the double smack fucking charge attack. Okay, let's see the difference between standard and quality. Oh! Oh, shit. That's nice. That's a pretty nice looking freaking thing right there. Actually, hold on. We do need another blue because I realized where shit's going. encrypted shit yet due to not using steel yet. Ah. Oh, right. I'm so dumb. I realize what you meant now. I'm so dumb. I'm sorry. I just realized what you meant. That's my bad. Oh. What about the curved the great curved club that the Albinorics use? Why don't I get Iron Whip Blade? Because I was gonna end up using quality anyways for it. So, and then since quality comes with natural to determination and our Royal Knight's Resolve, I was just like, I don't really have to get it. That's the only reason. I wasn't going to use like heavy attunement or nothing. I wanted to use the quality because the further it goes, the more it's going to be more powerful than heavy or keen, just solely because you get like a sort of additive boost when you're using the affinity that the Ash of War is like natural to. You already have a pike, which basically was the tree spear. Sir, you were supposed to look the other way. No, you just... What? Where did he go? Steam and wet that much wood. No. You just get a piece of wood that you can carve it out already in the curve. Well, he did. All right. Take your guesses. Is there a child in the sky? Your first true meta creation plans to be Iron Casa. All right. Take your guesses. Is there a child hanging in the sky? All right, in 3, 2, what? Hold up. I'm gonna say there is a child in the sky. I don't like live in the forest either. I'm gonna say there's a child in the sky. In 3, 2, 1. God damn it! There was no child. All right. Sadness. All right, where's the final child? Okay, we're right here. I missed. No! I need full HP. Holy shit. I don't think that worked. Excuse me, madam. I don't appreciate your use of dogs. Ow. Ow. Ow, bitch. Die. Huzzah. Huzzah! She is dead. The beam just lagged you. I know certain things do fucking end up lagging. I'm sorry. Time to.
Where did he flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence
I get to keep my chat for now.
there are books and light. Where did he
For now.
flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence he hide. Where did he
All right, what's a
flee,
good third
my
talisman?
sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light aplenty.
Let's link.
Not come out,
What Elden Ring weapon should you make?
or will ye be gravestones to be better born anew?
I mean, I don't know. If you could make a wooden glintstone Chris, that would be cool. %10 damage increase. Does it really lower your equip load like that? $450, goddamn.
Only fine you have it now to become the thing as now big.
That's the one that's over here, right? But man. Ah. How long does the How long does it last? Is it one of those 3-minute ones? I've never used it. That's the only reason why I was like, I never looked into it. If it's one of the ones that is 3 minutes, then it might be feasible. Last 3 minutes. Okay. Yeah, then it's definitely feasible. Ah, fuck. I don't need your shield. So I'm gonna run away. Your shield is not needed for this run. Flashback to the 10+ minute boss runs from race stream. Dude, fucking between Josh with Gideon and me with Godskin Duo, that was like horrendous. All right, well, we can actually replace that with strength. That's actually not really taking away anything. Okay, let me see. Our equip is medium at that. So you're saying if we do this. Okay, so I see what you mean with light load. But the thing is, Blue Dancer, it's based off equip load. So I see where you were at. But it is based off equip load, not the fact that you're light load. That's the only dumb part of Blue Dancer. It says for when you're light load, but it's literally based off equip load. Can make a random spin wheel on the... True. There has to be something. I don't want to use like freaking... I don't want to use turtle. I mean, Turtle's easy, but it's also like, it's just a stamina thing. It's not a damage thing because our next really big damage one is in the DLC. Let me pull up the wiki. Let's see what makes sense here. Was your favorite from the Pure Blood Night run? I'm as much as even though I did the Breaking Elden Ring with Eleanor's Pole Blade, I did vastly enjoy Bloody Helix. It's always been my like favorite to go to. I want to think more damage and not so much defense right now, or stamina wise. But if we don't have something for damage wise, then that's fine. Spirit Talisman wouldn't work because it's for piercing attacks, really. Shard doesn't work. You choose the hardest ones to make. We're using Ritual Sword, so we can't use one of the other things. Damn, that really is a difficult task. Unless we start like doing random fucking stacking buff shits, but I do not feel like going to get poison stacking buffs because we're a very difficult thing to go do. We might have to stick with the Turtle Talisman for right now, which is fine. It is a great sword and it does consume a lot of stamina, so. And we'll be fine. Turtle is fine. I really wish the that crystal tier actually lowered equip load. The length and handle of the cross guard are fine, but the screw part is a bitch to make. True. I already have it. And we're not doing enough, like, we're doing this. We're not really getting the consecutive attack buff, so Wing Sword Insignia is out of the picture. I mean, Spear Talisman is kind of there, but not fully. Talisman with poise might be good, so Bull Goat might be good too. I feel like we can break out Bull Goat when it comes to certain bosses that we would want to like not get smacked out of our charge attack for. Rivers would be a jagged katana. Pole Blade is just a twin blade. Reduvia would only need basic outline and then the angle grinder. True. I just thought of Reduvia as having like the little anchor design that makes it difficult. Okay. Get over 51 poise. Oh, his breakpoint. Precisely. Which is funny because Godric's gear is at like 47 poise, which is the same as Vagabond's armor. Is minor addition for now? Maybe. Well, in the sense of using quality, it kind of like throws strength like hugely over compared to dexterity. So I don't know how fully I would want to do that. The pointy bits would just cut out an angle grinder. Okay. We'll stick with endure, like the turtle talisman. He'll be fine. It does waste a lot of endurance, though. I mean, being medium load and then freaking great swords. I mean, they're decent on stamina, but there's two. True. Claw talisman can work down the line, but I don't think we're going to be doing a shit ton of jump attacks, though. Damn, YouTube really does hate Bing Bong. Freaking gets an ad right before a boss fight. Here, I'm gonna do this real quick. We're gonna boop boop. Run! Alrighty. Do this. Gonna bully you, dude. Don't worry, I put a pause on the ads for this boss fight. Right on, sir. Alright, give me good RNG, please. Holy shit. Stagger? Damn. I was really hoping for a stagger there. That's crazy. Crazy. Hey-ya. Jump. Or that. Death. No? Now death. Alrighty. Radon down. Throw jump attack talisman would have been fine. I was just thinking I wasn't going to do anything outside of like jumping off. We love Leonard in this stream. Precisely. Oh shit, I forgot to do Renala and fucking Radon. I am so dumb. I forgot to press it for both of them. I have the thing. Forget to press it. Alrighty. We get that to 20. And then we'll just do this. Get that nicely up real quick. Okay. I am going to go get some sleep. I appreciate every single one of y'all for popping in here. I really do. Trust me, it's not just me saying it for bullshit. I really do appreciate everyone because I do say it more than once that literally I would not be able to have what I do on this channel without y'all. All right. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I hope you guys have a good evening, morning, night, whatever it may be for you. And like always, you're not required to, but hope to see you guys in the next stream. Peace out, everyone.